Howdy, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and today for you, have a bit of a Bjorn's Mighty Thoughts video. So, I'm going to be talking here a bit today about a random subject. And what brings on this random subject is I had recently actually gotten a weekend off. Grandparents took the kids for the weekend, so it was just the wife and I at home. I had no content to record over the weekend, so literally got a weekend off. And I'd sit down and watch Blade Runner 2049 again. Now, admittedly speaking, I'm a fan of Blade Runner. I love the first Blade Runner. Played the game, enjoyed the game. I actually have a series of gameplay on my YouTube channel. And I didn't really think much of the movie the first time I watched it. I didn't think it was anything special. And then I sit down the second time and realized, wait a minute, there's actually more to this movie than I originally had thought. So as the story goes, I'm sitting there and I'm watching the story unfold, and I realize that essentially Officer K, which is the main character, the character you see here, portrayed by Ryan Gosling, I think is his name. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and I'm noticing how isolated this character is from everything. How surrounded by technology he is, yet he is alone and isolated, living in poverty. Much like how people today are isolated, actually, surrounded by technology, never able to put down their phones, not have a true, honest to God conversation with someone that they're actually with. Just all over the place. I see it all the time, how isolated people truly are. So, not really too far removed about what you can actually see today. The other thing that really took notice to, besides the fact that she's a pretty girl, is his AI girlfriend, Joy, who is essentially his distraction, there to kind of make him not feel as isolated as he really is. She can be anything he wants her to be. She is programmed to do nothing but be the perfect girlfriend. Now, that being said, she's tied to his apartment or any other tech device he is carrying. At one point, he's actually got her in a device. I don't know really how to explain it, but it's the size of it's a little bit smaller than a cell phone that can fit in his pocket. And the thing I'm thinking about is wow, she's the perfect distraction, the perfect girlfriend experience for him, keeping him distracted, keeping him complacent. And not far removed from what we can get on Twitch and YouTube now, actually, or other sources, if you will. And basically, the whole time I'm watching this movie, it's a story of either being complacent or breaking the wall and finding the truth. Now, as the story goes, he ends up breaking free, finding the truth. And that I found really interesting, as I see people today has two options, and that's either thinking free for themselves or being complacent. And complacency is rewarded. And anything exceptional, free thinking, being a world class athlete, whatever, is shunned, is hidden. Part of that is also not towing the party line. I see that quite a bit, especially on Twitter and FaceCrack. Social media is such a toxic place. But I even see it on Discord as well. Such as one Discord, just mentioned something about something that per se example, because I've seen this. You say that, hey, Trump did this and it was really good. And right away it's, we don't talk about politics around here. But then later, hey, Biden did this. I think it's really good. Oh, yeah, that was great. So not towing the party line. And that's both sides of the border, by the way. That's just the example I used because that's actually one I've seen more recently. And here's the fact about it is is everybody is so brainwashed by everything they see, the social media outlets, the news, TV, their phones. Everybody is brainwashed and isolated. People used to not be that way. So what I'm saying here is, folks, it's Blade Runner 2049 as a stark warning and a stark reminder that you need to open your mind, open yourself to possibilities, open yourself to socializing, to growing, to being a free thinker. Because God forbid that's shunned anymore. Being a free thinker. Dream bigger, folks. Train harder. Shoot for the skies. Because I'm telling you what, right now, in the world of complacent, fat, lazy beta males, you need to start being a Giga Chad, because things are going to get rough here real soon. Anyway, folks, I'm going to wrap this video up at that. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, share this around with your buddies. Maybe it'll give them a little bit of motivation. Anyway, folks, have yourself a wonderful day.